Hey everyone, so today I'm bringing you a review on the Pullip Bloody Red Hood. She's coming to you as requested by a fellow subscriber, Diana S. So that is a shout out to you, girl, and thank you for requesting the video. If you guys have any requests, and if I do have the doll once again, I'll be more than happy to make that video. So here we are. So she is really pretty and has that gothic, kind of like that gothic theme. She's really cool, cute, pretty. So I will give you, again, my honest opinion and where you could get her, and I will try to give you as best, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. As much information as I can possible regarding the doll, okay? So, let's see, because she has a lot. Her outfit has a lot of pieces to it, so I'm going to try to explain everything as thorough as possible to the best of my ability. So, let's start with her headpiece. It's a bowl. It's not attached. It comes, let me show you. It's attached by kind of like a not a string, kind of like a rubber-like material, and it's pretty stretchy, so that's how you put it over her head. The material is made out of cloth, but if you look at it, it has that fray look, like if it's fraying apart or falling apart. To me, I kind of don't really like how they really made the end pieces really cut like this, because it's falling apart. So I'm not really fond of it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but this is how it looks like, okay? Now, to talk to you about her wig. Her wig is a very beautiful burgundy dark red color, hints almost purple. It is really, really pretty. The wig quality is, how could I say it? It's soft, but not so soft, and it doesn't really shed. It's a little frizzy, but it is not really bad compared to the Pullip dolls. With this doll in particular, I don't notice any bald patching, so it's pretty good. I don't see any problems with the wig, okay? And it's really pretty color. Her face up is gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful. It's gothic. I just absolutely love it. The way I'm going to describe it, she has a smoky eye color with a dark red to dark purple eye chip color, and she has like a plum color, almost purple lip color, to a very light blush. So you could see her there. She's really pretty. And you know what I love a lot about this doll? Her eyelid colors when you close them. So like every Pullip doll, right, you can move their eyes left and right and close. Look how beautiful the eyelid color is. It's that pretty, it's a lavender purple. It is really pretty, and I think it suits her face up really nicely. It's beautiful. So you pull up to open her eyes. So now let me continue by showing you the rest of her outfit. Guys, this outfit, wow, that is the best way to describe it. It comes with a lot, like so much. But before I start taking it apart, let me tell you that I myself am not really fond of it, because it's falling apart. I know it has to have, it kind of is trying to give you that look of like it's falling apart, kind of like the old school look. I understand that they did that, and they did a really good job on doing that. I know they did it on purpose, but I think they could have found a way to make the stock more durable, because to me it's like falling apart. Like if you're not gentle with it, you're gonna have pieces of thread just undoing itself, as you could see here. And you have to be very careful, because you're gonna end up with like a short dress or like a piece of cloth on your hand. So yeah, and you could see that with the back part of this apron part. I'm going to show it to you right now. Look at that. It's fraying everywhere. I know they tried making that on purpose to make it look like that, but I know there's some parts of it that it's not supposed to be that way, because it's just thread falling apart everywhere. So I'm not really liking that, okay? So let me take off the pieces and I'll describe them to you to the best of my ability. So I'm gonna take off the top part of her dress, which is the apron. And if you have this doll, please be careful when taking off any pieces of her stock, actually, because like I was saying, it could fall apart. And look, the thread is undoing itself. It's very fragile, like extremely fragile. So this is the apron part. This is the part where you see the wolf. Let me see if you could see it. I could put my hand there. The wolf part to it. It's really cool. I like that detail, but the rest of it, like this right here, this is the part where you tie to the back of her dress. Look at this at the bottom. It's undoing itself, and this right here is supposed to be a bow on the side, but as you can see, look at that, guys. It's like falling apart. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let me continue on. So this is how she looks like without that. My doll came with this rip part on her apron. To be honest with you, I'm thinking it's not supposed to be that way. So I don't know if other Pullip, bloody red hood dolls are going to come this way to you, but mine came like that with this rip on the apron, which I don't know what to really tell you about that, guys. I don't know. That's kind of disappointing, but you could really not notice it because you have the apron on top. So that's that, and now let me take this off to show you. This part is held on the back by this corset detail that you see here by 2 hooks on the back, okay? And let me tell you something else about that. You have to be careful because the thread, oh god, look at this. The thread that's connected to the back it's very fragile, and if you pull the hook too hard on it, it will undo itself. So that's what I've noticed. Let me show you it. Let me show you it up close. Give me 1 second while I take her apart. So here you are. So it's like a kind of like, let me see, how many layers is this? It's a 2-layer, okay? 2-layer with the corset detail on the side. The corset detail has this where you tie it on the side, which I don't really like. I'm like saying a lot of cons on this. I really don't like because it's always undoing itself. So like you're trying to hold your doll and you have like you have threads falling apart. Then you have this on the side. Yeah, you could tie it. It's not a problem. But what I've noticed is that it easily undoes itself. Okay. So here she is. Look, I'm gonna show you every step without those 2 pieces, without the apron and the dress part with the corset. So she is like this. Now, here's another thing. Under this is her tulle skirt. You could take it off. So let me take that off to show you that. You could take it off while she has her shoes on. It's not a problem, but just letting you know that it will be easier to have the shoes off. So here is the tulle part, which also not good quality because look, thread is undoing itself on the waist part. So that is her. Okay, this is what creates that puff on her outfit. So the reason why you see her on pictures with that huge puff on the bottom is because of this tulle. If you have her on without this tulle, her dress will be flat. So there she is, look, without all of that, okay? So she looks really cute like this. If you want to have her like that, you could have her like that. I'm not going to take off the dress because then it's just going to be so much taking off, putting on. But let me tell you that the dress, this little short dress on the back is being held by Velcro. And she has this choker. Like you see this part is a choker. It's not part of the dress. It's held on the back by a button and tied on the back too by a bolt. So there's a lot of pieces to this doll. excuse me, that you have to like tie. It's just a lot of stuff going on. So as you can see, look, it's undoing itself on camera. I'm not even like making this happen. It's undoing itself. So that's why I don't like it. So she comes with these fishnets. The fishnets are like a beige color. They're not really fitted to her legs, so they're kind of loose. Okay, but they're okay quality. Not the best, not the worst, but they're okay. Her boots are made of like that fake leather, but they're not bad at all. And as you can see, they're undoing itself. You know how many times I've tied this and it always undoes itself? It's a pain in the butt. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay? Let's see, what else am I missing? Here is her arm warmers. This is not part of her dress. Let me go up. And I'm not going to take it off because it's a pain in the butt to put back on. And I have it tied on the side to keep it really, you know, tight on her arm, because like everything else, it's like it falls apart. So let me tie this a little harder so it won't fall off while making this video. One thing that I think is very cute about this doll is that she has nail polish on her fingernails. I think that is so cute. Not a lot of Pullip dolls have that. I know a few of them do, but she has them and they're red. See, and as you can see, the thread, hold on, the thread is there. This stock is not the best. See, it's really pretty. She has it on both hands. So there you have it with this. Now I'm going to put her back together and again show you her step by step. So a very easy way to put her back together is put this tool part on last, because if not, it's going to be hard to put on the rest with that there, because remember, this is what makes the dress puff and gives it that puff effect. So here's a second piece with the corset. So I'm going to put that on. Let's see. See? Let's put it on. And like I was saying before, just be very careful with that part, because the back part of that dress, or the skirt, long skirt, I will call it that, is very sensitive on the back. Like I can already see the threads undoing itself, and if the thread undoes itself, that means the hook, you won't be able to put the hook on it. So let me see if I could do this without breaking it. Hopefully we don't have another incident kind of like the one we had with Merle, where the sash broke on camera. So you can see these little threads there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. They're right there. That is what is there, so you could put the hooks in them so it could stay fit. So let's see. Let's try this. I'm so scared. I'm like so scared because it's fragile. I think she's staying. Yeah. Beautiful. Splendid. So it did not break. That's good news. Of course you could fix it by sewing, but you know, you don't want to be doing this when you're buying such an expensive doll. You know, you want it to be perfect or near perfect, right? So there she is with this, alright? So now I'm going to put the apron part. It is long. So what I recommend is for you, if you get this doll, to tie this on the back twice. This is going to drag because it's really long. So let me put that and I could show you. So, by the way, this bow part is on the side, okay? So she goes like this. Let me see if I could show you while holding her. Let me see. So it's on the side. See? Like that. And now let me tie it. And you have to be careful also when putting this to take out the threads from the corset part of the other skirt, because it gets trapped if you don't take it out. Like right now, it's what's giving me trouble to tie this part because they're in the way. Hold on, I'm almost there, guys. Let me see if it's tight. Oh my god, I don't even know where it is because there's just so much going on. This stock, it's like there's so much going on. It's one of those things like you don't even want to deal with it. You don't even want to take it off because it's just so much. So let me tie this, not too hard. Let's see. Voila. Wait, let me see if it's good. Voila, see? And there you have your wolf on the side. And lastly, put on the tulle. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys, but she does come with panties. See right here? She comes with panties. They have a really cute bow on them, okay? So now let me put this tulle piece so then she could have that puff effect. Even though she does look kind of puffy now, but you'll see the difference. So let's do this. The cool thing about this doll is like you could have her displayed or have her dressed in whichever way you prefer, either with the short dress that you saw earlier, just that, and the cape if you want to, which I'll show you that right now, or the whole thing like I'm putting her on right now. I prefer her like this because I don't know, it kind of gives you kind of like that creepy gothic, I don't know, like Aurora when you see her like that. I just love putting her like that on my shelf with her cape on, but I didn't have it on in the beginning of the video because I wanted to show you her with her bow, but I'll put on the cape on in a little bit. So right now I'm tying her shoes or her boots because the freaking thing is everywhere, the string. So, okay, here she is. Okay, wait, it's like things are stuck. See? And you see now her dress is, let me see, yeah, it is more puffy. There she is, okay? Now, let me show you her cape. Her cape is made out of like a velvet material. It is dark red. I'm going to tell you this. This is one of the best parts of her stock. It is made out of very good quality. Not like the rest of her stock, which is a mess as you saw. But this is made out of very good quality. It is connected together by, where is it? Let me see if I could show you guys. Where'd it go? A piece of thread on the side that's here, sewn there, and then the hook part, you see here, connects to it. So now let me show you that. This is how I love displaying her, because she gives you that kind of like creepy, like, ooh. I just love it. I just love her. I love her better like this. And it makes her makeup pop out. Her face pops out. I just love it. So, let me put it on. And be careful because her hair could get trapped in between and you don't want it to get, you know, stuck or tangled. So let me see how to put this on. It's gonna probably take some time. No? Did it? No. Okay. Splendid. So there. Look at her with her cape. I absolutely love it. See? She is beautiful. I love her cape. Her eyes just stand out. I freaking love her like this better. So there you are with her. Now, what else does she come with? She comes with her card. As you see right here. I love it. I absolutely love it. It gives you that gothic theme. I just absolutely love it. And another thing that comes with her, another accessory, which I absolutely love too, is her basket, which this part is kind of made of like a hard rubber. That's not bad. And this is made of like fake leather. It's really good. It's durable. It's not bad. And this is really cool. Her little wine. It says it here, wine from, freaking blind, even no more in glasses. Wine from someone. It's really hard to see because the writing is small. But it's like this. It's made out of plastic. Well, yeah, hard plastic. Giving you that feel of like, ooh, it's like she has blood in there. I love it. The writing is right here. I don't know if you guys could see that. See? It's really cool. And you just put it in her, whoop, in her basket. Just like this. And you have her hold it. Let's see. You have her hold it just like this. See? She's cute. I love this. Okay. So now, what are my recommendations about this doll? To be honest with you guys, despite all that, I call it nuisance, that goes on with her stock, I love this doll. Why? Because to me, her face up and just the cape itself, just with this, outweighs all the craziness that's going on here. Her accessory is a nice touch-up. I absolutely love it. So I still like her. Believe it or not, she's on my top 10 favorite Pullip dolls that I have. And I have so many Pullip dolls, like you have no idea. And she's one of my favorite ones. They also gave her the nice touch-up with the nails. Her nails are done. I love that. That is cute. That is girly. So that, to me, makes up for the annoyances that you have to go through with her stock. And another thing with me, it's not like I'm always taking off her stock. Believe it or not, this is like the second time I've taken it off. The first time I did it was just because I wanted to see how everything was pieced together. And after 2 days, I probably won't even take it off again. So if she's just sitting there on my shelf looking cute and gothic like this, I don't mind. She's cute. But to me, you know, the stock is a pain in the neck. Most of it, except the cape. And that's kind of sucks to say, but basically just the cape and the last dress that you see at the bottom, the short one. That one is not too bad, but all of this, and it kind of also gives it that look that it looks old from like far away. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I do like her. She's one of my favorites just because of her face. She's just, oh my gosh, I love it. I love gothic things. As you can see, my name is Rocker Chick 748. I used to be a gothic rocker girl when I was in high school, so that's the reason why I have that name. So I guess like the inner goth in me, I just love her. Let's see, where could you get her? She used to be available at pullipstyle.com. She is no longer available there. She used to be priced, I believe, maybe $115, $120 at the range. So she's not there unless you ask the webmaster to see if they'll restock her. I know you could get her at Amazon.com. She runs pretty high on there because she sold out basically almost everywhere. I know in Amazon you could probably get her for like $150 and up. I know I originally got her at Amazon because that was the only place that had her available. I actually got her there once upon a time. I believe it was for $125, free shipping. But she's not available like by Amazon itself. Like, it's people selling her at Amazon.com. So it's not like the actual company selling her, but you could get her there. You could definitely get her on eBay, but eBay, to me, I think should be the last resort you should go to, because eBay prices are off the wall. Like, it's insane. But you could get her there, or try Flickr.com. It's a website full of, you know, people posting their art, their pictures. I know there's some Pullip collectors that sometimes sell their dolls there. I've seen her there quite a couple of times. Yeah, a couple of times. So you could get her there, or any doll forums. Do I recommend you to get her? She is really pretty. It all depends on your taste. It all depends what you're looking for. I already told you what I think. Oh, and another thing I didn't mention, she has a type 4 body, which to me that's another plus. It's a less, like, I guess, nuisance you have to go through. I like her. She's one of my top 10, even though she has all this craziness. She's one of my top 10 favorites. I absolutely love her, especially with her cape on. I just love her. She's like, just love her, guys. So that is my opinion. If you guys have any questions or any comments or anything, basically, don't hesitate and ask me. I'm open-minded. I like helping other fellow collectors out. If you have any requests, let me know. I hope I was able to help you guys out in deciding if you want to buy this doll or not. So that's it. So I hope you guys have a great day and stay tuned for my next review. Bye.